Turn up.
Good times, good times. There's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be good times.
Turn up a little more, Shabba. Got Allison in the bitch with me.
I know there's gonna be good.
We are live, episode 12 of the Odd Bucks podcast. Yes, this is actually episode 11. It's actually episode 12, but episode 11 sucked ass, and we didn't post it because we only provide good content for the masses. So this is really episode 11, but in our eyes, this is episode 12. Stuff we talked about last episode that obviously didn't make the cut because we were all over the place was March Madness. We actually went through our entire brackets, picked our brackets. Some of them are completely busted. Some of them didn't even get submitted. Didn't want to say any names, but yeah, Patrick. Could you guys just remind me real quick? Who did you guys choose?
The only one still in it.
No, it's not. Who did you guys choose to win the national championship? I chose Gonzaga.
Kansas.
Iowa.
Patrick. Patrick.
Patrick.
Well, that's your answer. This team was not.
While we fix the technical difficulties, Patrick's team is also out as well.
Who did he choose? Because I don't even remember.
Me neither.
I don't remember.
I
think it was
Didn't submit the bracket. Can't get his mic to work. His guy's all over the place.
he's got glasses.
And he's got glasses. You would
Got glasses.
What do the glasses got to do with anything?
you would think he's smarter than he seems to be, but anyways, while Patrick is fixing his stuff,
You should go. Can you do a Sweet 16 bracket? Is there a way you can make one of those?
yeah, but we're not doing that whole.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah.
No, it doesn't have
did
to
another
go. You can just do
Oh
it.
yeah, no. Yeah, you can do a Sweet 16, and you can do it on like the ESPN app too, the tournament
Yeah,
challenge.
We should do that.
We can do it, but we don't have to go through it how we did last time. How we went like pick by pick. We can just do it.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Really don't feel like pulling that whole stuff.
I
up.
actually like the idea. If I wanted to just
Yeah,
throw
come
my
on,
2 cents into there. Riley, that was a good idea.
This guy's just sitting there in the left, just talking away, and we can't even
do it. You got to voted against one because the other one can't talk.
hear him.
Come on, pull it up while he can. Come on, it's perfect time. Pull it up while he gets his shit ready.
Man, I don't want to go through and do this shit again. I gotta edit this shit. I'm gonna be on a plane tomorrow. Fuck.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Utah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Patrick, fix your shit while I pull this up.
A few moments later.
But yeah, I had Arizona winning it all.
That's
No,
irrelevant.
that is definitely not who you had.
Yes,
No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
I have one thing on the CBS app.
He didn't make it on the CBS app.
You did not even.
Talking
Yeah.
about the only man who's-
I
Go
have
back.
one bracket.
Ryan, you need to
Arizona.
roll the tape back.
Huh?
Arizona.
I know you still got the tape from the last podcast. You got to roll that back because he did not have Arizona.
Yes, I do.
And the one that we chose on the podcast last week, you did not choose Arizona.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe it.
I had Iowa in my Final Four, and then I had Texas. I had Arizona beating Iowa, and I have Texas Tech beating
Maybe
Baylor.
that's made on your phone.
No, that's the one I made on the thing. I did
Come
not
on,
have.
you believe him? There you go, Bubba.
All right, everybody. Patrick is live and well. Patrick, who did you have winning the national championship?
Arizona.
He's lying, people.
Let's make a clip and run it back.
Yeah, we'll run it back.
Yeah,
We'll show you guys. We'll show you guys never.
When he said Arizona, put the clip up, and then who we had.
We'll show you guys never before
I have
seen
one
footage
One bracket. You see that? Arizona.
Yeah, that bracket
Arizona.
doesn't. Well, that bracket doesn't exist in my book. Anyways, Sweet 16's coming up. Have a good slate of games coming up tomorrow and Friday. One thing, I was looking at the schedule, and I don't understand the times that they do
It's
for these
always like
games.
that for the Sweet. Once it
The
hits Sweet
worst
16,
timing
Elite 8, all these times it's 7:09, 7:39.
No, but they have a game at 7:09 and 7:29. How? What? 20 minutes apart.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, Gonzaga plays Arkansas, Michigan plays Villanova, Texas Tech plays Duke, and Arizona plays Houston. Starting with the first one, I obviously chose Gonzaga to win it all. They've been struggling a little bit, but I have them moving on. Want to get your guys' take on it before we move the dogs on.
I like them
Move
against
the dogs.
Move the dogs.
Yeah, go
Move
ahead.
the dogs.
We gonna move the dogs.
Are
Texas
you
Tech.
sold on
I
Chet
think
being
this is the best game of
the
the
first
week.
pick in the NBA draft?
No, I'm not sold on that at all.
He stinks.
Ooh.
Chet being the first pick of the draft.
The first pick of the draft will be Jabari Smith from Auburn.
Yeah,
Chet's got no muscle.
even
to
though
him.
he didn't show up against Miami, but their whole team kind of struggled against Miami.
Miami's good.
Yeah, their average age of their starting five is 23 years old.
For Miami?
Yeah, they have a lot of fifth years and stuff like that. A lot of transfers. Next game on the slate, which could be the game of the weekend, or the game of the Sweet 16. Obviously, the Elite Eight is this weekend as well. Duke, Texas Tech. It's looking to me like Texas Tech is balling, but Duke, after they folded in the ACC championship, they could be going on a little bit of a run. I don't know.
I got Duke.
I think I got Duke as well. What did I say earlier?
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
I think Texas Tech is going to win, though.
Yeah, I like Tech.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 matchup. So we won't even move anybody on that one.
Tails for that one.
I
got coin.
Moving on. No, we'll go to a game that's also being played tomorrow as well. Arizona, Houston. We talked about this a little bit earlier when we were texting that the winner of this game could easily go on to win the national championship. Arizona, obviously the number one seed. Many people think they could have been the number one seed the entire year. What they finished with, a 31-3 record.
Something.
Yeah. Right now they're 33-3. But Houston's also 31-5. So could be talking about two of the top teams in the country. I think
I would like Houston if what's his name was playing Sasser.
Yeah, I just
two of their best players are hurt, so
yeah,
in Arizona.
I'm going Arizona as well.
I also heads is Tech, tails is Duke. I'm about to flip a coin.
Go ahead.
Oh, let me do it again. The Red Raiders are moving on.
Texas Tech is advancing.
Perfect.
Michigan, Villanova. The Wolverines, after a year that a lot of people, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but made a little run to the Sweet 16. I think this will be the second consecutive round that Villanova does take out a Big Ten team. I think Villanova moves on.
Yeah, I think Villanova plays too sound of basketball. Like I saw a video of them practicing before it played Ohio State, and like they all work on landing on 2 feet and just how fundamental they all play. And I think that what's his name, Colin Gillespie, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Hey, what year did Michigan and Villanova play? Wasn't it in the championship?
Wasn't that when Trey Burke was there?
Wasn't it 2018, right?
That was definitely not. Trey Burke was like 15 or 16.
But that's that year though, right?
They played Villanova that year.
I thought so.
I'm not
Hold up.
sure.
Let me do
In the
Yeah.
Final Four or the Natty. No, they played Louisville.
Yeah. That's when Kevin Ware got hurt, right?
Yeah, and that one, like, I forget his name, from Louisville.
That was when Trez was there.
Yeah, and
Trez did not win a national championship.
No?
Trez was there with Scary Terry.
Yes.
They were good, but they didn't win a Natty.
Anyways, moving on to the Friday games. The sleeper, the Cinderella story of the tournament. The first game on the Friday slate. St. Peter's, Purdue.
Sorry, St. Peter's.
Is it the end of the road? Is it finally coming to the end of the road for St. Peter's?
Yeah,
They're gonna lose by 50.
By what?
not by that much, but Purdue just got too many weapons, bro.
I don't know. Like them boys said, them boys from St. Peter's are from New York, New Jersey. They ain't scared of nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't as it's not as
They didn't have to guard nobody that's like Jaden Ivey though.
Purdue's
Yeah.
gonna cover the spread for sure.
12.5. I don't think so.
You just
I
said
ain't
they
gonna
won
go.
by 50.
Purdue's gonna win, but I think it'll be a lot closer than a lot of people think. Now, the team that could be playing the best basketball in the tournament, but then also almost folded against Baylor, North Carolina Tar Heels against the UCLA Bruins, 8-4. I mean, North Carolina really was looking like the best team in the tournament after going up by 25 on Baylor, number 1 seed out of the East. But then they almost gave away the game, so I don't know.
I like UCLA. People forget that's the same exact team from last year, and they added a center. They might not be as great, or they might not be playing as good as they were in last year's run, but I got the UCLA Bruins.
I think it's gonna come down if Jaquez is playing.
Who?
hey, sorry to go back to the last game.
Jaime Jaquez.
2018.
Oh yeah. No, I think it comes down to Jimmy Zujang. However you say his last name.
You're saying?
So
No, Jaquez might because he rolled his ankle.
He might not even play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that they might be screwed if he doesn't play.
the pick
Hey.
is
I
And,
like the Bruins.
Ryan, you can hear me?
yeah.
In 2018, Villanova beat Michigan in the NCAA Tournament championship game, 79-62.
What does that have to do with
Villanova-
what does that have to do with the North Carolina UCLA game?
No, we were talking about Michigan versus Villanova. I said, didn't they play last in 2018? You guys
Yeah,
said
you're
no.
right. I didn't know that shit.
Okay, all right.
They blew them boys out. That
was
wasn't
the
the
year Loyola. That was the year
Who
Loyola
was on
Chicago made it to
Villanova
the
that
Final
year?
Four. That was the year Loyola Chicago made it to the Final Four.
All right, who's your pick for North Carolina UCLA though?
I don't UNC.
Riley got UCLA. Patrick, who you got?
I don't know, bro. I like UNC.
Boom! UNC moves on.
Come on, guys.
Riley's pick of the tournament, Kansas plays Providence, who honestly as well could be one of the best teams in the country. Obviously, Riley, with that being your pick, I'm sure you're going to go Kansas, correct?
See.
Patrick was talking a little bit earlier. He said Kansas likes to choke. So
I think, yeah.
you think Providence?
No, I think Kansas wins.
Me too.
Yeah, I think Kansas beats Providence.
I mean, Kansas low-key has a easy route.
Yeah, they do. Well, people also didn't think the next matchup was going to be here, which is besides St. Peter's being the big talk of the tournament, I mean, you could really talk about two Cinderella teams as well. Miami, Iowa State.
Really?
Not necessarily Cinderella teams because they're bigger name schools, but nobody, I think, thought they were going to be in this position. like I said earlier, Miami has one of the oldest teams in the country. The way that they won their last game, I mean, they just, for a team in Auburn who's very good in transition, to hold them under 5 transition points, basically control the whole game. They got probably one of the best backcourts in the tournament. I think Miami wins.
Miami.
Yeah. I got the Canes.
Boom. And then going on, we'll do the Elite Eight, obviously, because the Elite Eight is going to be this weekend as well. We'll save the Final Four and National Championship for next episode. Gonzaga, Texas Tech. Who we like? Who we like in that game?
I got Tech.
If this happens, I like Tech.
I like Tech too.
Well, that's unfortunate because that's my
Your
team.
team is out.
But my bracket is better than everybody's here, so I wouldn't trust your
wins for me.
I wouldn't trust your pick. Arizona, Villanova. If this does happen, this will be the only 1 versus 2 matchup to make it this far. I think if Arizona gets to this point in the tournament, I don't see them not getting to the national championship if they get this far.
I agree.
So I got Arizona.
Yep.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
And then North Carolina, Purdue. Again, another game that North Carolina may have not should have got this far, but if Purdue is,
I'm sorry, but
if Purdue,
North Carolina gets this far, they're not gonna lose in North Carolina.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they get this far, they're not gonna lose. So I like North Carolina against Purdue.
I'm rocking with the Big Ten.
Jordan, it comes down to you.
I like the Big Ten. Purdue.
So yeah, heads is for Purdue. Tails is North Carolina. The Tar Heels.
If Duke wins, then UNC is going to win. They're going to meet up in the Final Four. That's what's going to happen.
And then Kansas, Miami, going on a run this far. Usually, when you get to a point when you're at it where you're a team that wasn't supposed to make it this far, that you end up running out of gas. And I think, getting this far and then meeting number 1 Kansas, I think Miami runs out of gas. Kansas moves on.
I got Kansas as
Kansas,
well.
too much firepower. Kansas Jayhawks. Moving on, baby.
So that was, a little bit of what's coming this weekend. Best tournament ever made, March Madness. Before we move on to, the craziest NFL offseason we've probably ever witnessed in our lifetime, and probably of the whole NFL's lifetime. Besides St. Peter's, any March Madness games that what are y'all be doing? Oh,
what is happening right now?
He might be surprising us with some shit. But any March Madness games that surprised y'all, shocked y'all, any games that you were like, because I'll tell you, day 1 of March Madness was nuts.
Yeah.
The first 4 games was boring, but outside of that, it was crazy.
Outside of the first 4? Yeah, the first 4, we were talking about it when Indiana was playing in their first 4 game. I was like, these guys, I don't know if it's the nerves or, I understand that.
Oh my gosh. Now he's wilding.
We're still talking about March Madness.
We're still talking about March Madness.
Let's go, baby.
Outside of, the first 4, I understand, letting these teams get in and stuff like that, but those 16 seed matchup playing games are tough to watch.
Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, day one, obviously St. Peter's beating Kentucky.
Richmond beating Iowa.
Richmond beating Iowa. Who else?
It's the only two I can think of.
Michigan
I mean,
came back.
Michigan low key was an upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They beat Tennessee, 3 seed.
Yeah. No, they beat a 6 seed. But I'm saying they beat a 3 seed too, yeah. Iowa State being LSU. I mean, you could say that.
Yeah.
I kind of knew Illinois was gonna get steamrolled at some point because they looked honestly awful when they played Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And their coach is trash.
He was telling the reporters after the game that, yeah, this kid sucked tonight, and I was like, bro, you got a game in like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Calipari after they lost? He's like, I mean, every team in this is good. He's on the hot seat. I don't blame him either.
Yeah.
But you're not getting rid of him. It's like a Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, stuff like that.
New Mexico State. Oh boy, had 2 points in the first half and dropped 35 in the second.
Yeah.
He went crazy.
Then was asked about a slow start, and he said that wasn't a slow start.
But no, we got a big tournament coming up for the rest. I'm excited to see what happens. Obviously, something crazy is going to happen. It's March.
Speaking of St. Petersburg.
Nope.
Did you know that
St. Petersburg? What, Florida?
Oh my!
Oh, okay. He did it. There's your one, folks.
Akron should have beat UCLA too.
There's Jordan's moment, everybody. Come on, speak.
That was the 4th largest upset, like what was it? It was spread wise, in March Madness ever.
Dang.
The 10th time a 2s beat or 15s beat a 2.
10th?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Damn.
Like Norfolk State was number 1, and back in like 2012, the spread was like 22.5 points.
You know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy to me though is how many more times how much more a 15 seed team beats a 2 seed, but like a 1 seed. Obviously, last year it was last year, right?
No, it was like
2 or 3.
2 or 3 years ago when the first time
When
a 1 seed, yeah.
Whenever.
But besides the point, my dog already put on his dog pound jersey. If you didn't know, there's a new quarterback in Cleveland by the name of Deshaun Watson. The Cleveland Browns put the house to get Deshaun Watson. What they traded? Would it end up being 6 picks or something? It ended up being 5, right? 5, but it ended up being 3 first round, 3rd or 4th rounds. Yeah. Fully guaranteed $230 million contract. The allegations against him after, not being a criminal case, them being all civil, team started to call. Mm-hmm. It originally was supposed to come down to just the Falcons and the Panthers?
Saints.
Yeah. Saints, yeah. Falcons, Saints, Panthers, but then it was Falcons, Saints. And then at 3, 4 o'clock?
Yeah, out of nowhere.
I get a
bomb drop
notification. Boom! Deshaun Watson has had a change of hearts. I think $230 million worth of change of hearts to join the Cleveland Browns.
I saw a report that supposedly other teams were willing to match that, but
I think he just really wanted to play in Cleveland.
Yeah, he just said yes to Cleveland and said,
well, I mean, how much of it is guaranteed?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it? Yeah, I mean, you can't.
And it's very smart about the contract.
Other teams are going to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, it was going to be the exact same contract. But it's very smart about the contract. He only gets paid $1 million in 2022.
Yeah.
So
that's what they did for Tom Brady during Deflategate.
Oh, it's all signing bonus.
Yeah, so if he gets suspended or anything, his amount of he's losing per game is only like $350,000 versus
$2
like
something million
no, like 7 or 8 million.
Yeah.
a game.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
If he's making $46 million a year, he's
Oh
not-
no, 7 or 8 million. They're talking about off of the like a 6-game suspension. Yeah, you're right. Like 2 mil a year or something like that. I mean, this is the first time the Browns have, obviously in our lifetime and to a lot of people, my dad's lifetime, a lot of Browns fans' lifetime, first time legitimately having a franchise quarterback. Do we think it works out? Because most people think this working out, going this all in on this type of guy and the roster that you have is winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you think that they get there? How do you guys see? Obviously, it's a 5-year deal. How do you see these 5 years going?
I mean, I'll let the Browns fans speak first.
Same old Brownies.
I definitely don't think they will be the same old Brownies because Deshaun Watson is not the same old quarterback that the Browns have had in the past. I don't know if they'll win a Super Bowl in the 5 years. I think they will definitely make it to the AFC Championship at least once. But I think they just need one more piece, maybe sign Jarvis, maybe Odell. I don't think that's going to happen, but they need another piece on offense because just having Amari Cooper and then 2 running backs is not really enough at the moment.
Well, you also have the best offensive line in football now.
But I was arguing, so I was having an argument. I personally think now whether it's a receiver tight end combo or receiver combo in today's NFL, you need a legitimate 2 number ones to be that team to like go over the hump. There's a lot of good teams that can get to like the AFC or get far, but those teams that have like legit 2 number 1 guys.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm still counting Odell as a number 1 guy last year because he was playing like it.
The Bengals.
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is a number 1 guy.
He's a superstar.
So he's a superstar now.
No,
he's a number 1 guy.
No, I'm saying he could be a number 1 guy on the team. I'm saying you got to have those guys that are that type. You don't have to be a superstar,
but he's not.
But you have to be that type of talented person. Yeah, you have to have like 2 potential number 1 receivers to really be, a contender. I just don't think the Browns have enough right now. Obviously, the offseason is not over yet, but I don't think they have enough right now to be like Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs used to have it. The Raiders have it now with Darren Waller and Devontae Adams.
That AFC is
Chargers have it.
Gauntlet.
Mike Williams and Keenan.
You know what the AFC reminds me of?
How the West used to be.
What like LeBron coming up, like what the East used to be in basketball when it was like them, Celtics, Pistons, like
the East was a powerhouse.
The East was a powerhouse.
When? The West was always crazy. When was
No.
What are you talking? When was the East a powerhouse? There's only been like 3 or 4 really good teams in the East. There's like 7 good teams in the West usually.
It's all right. Maybe I messed up, but one of them was. Yeah. Before the speculation was that Deshaun was going to sign, like that the Browns had a chance, and then he backed out, and then in that back out time is when Baker wrote his little "I love you, Cleveland" note, begging for his mercy and his horrible play.
The stupidest note any football player has ever written to a fan base ever.
And
did that right.
And begging for his
still at home, has no team.
No, he's still on the Browns.
Yeah, he hasn't been cut yet.
Yeah,
the guy that's super progressive.
They're not getting a number 1 pick for him.
As a backup. The backup to Jacoby Brissett.
What happens with Baker? Because you have a team like the Falcons who traded Matt Ryan to the Colts, and then ended up signing Marcus Mariota, who was a backup quarterback for Derek Carr.
Mhm.
So you have backups getting traded before Baker as a choice. Then reports are coming out saying that, yeah, we'll take on Baker's contract, but you also need to throw in a first round pick. So now teams are saying the Browns need to give up a pick and Baker just for somebody to take him.
Yeah.
They were supposed
I
to
mean,
be asked for a first
Does
round
he?
pick.
Do you guys see him starting or being a starting quarterback in this league moving forward?
hell no.
Definitely not
hell no.
this year, but yes, in the future, yes. You're not a number one pick in the NFL for nothing, bro. He maybe
So-
had a
This happened a
terrible
month.
year last year, but he'll be back and starting for an NFL team eventually.
Do you think
He'll
he
be
ends
like
up?
a holdover.
Osweiler could start on like 9 different teams at one point in his career. I think Baker can come back and start for us.
Do you think
Baker's
Baker?
gonna be like a holdover, like until we draft our guy. He'll just kind of keep us afloat.
Yeah. So do you think he ends up? Is he going to end up in a place like Seattle? Is Seattle the only team that doesn't have a quarterback right now?
They got Drew
Well,
Lock.
they have Drew Lock.
Yeah.
I think they're set in stone with Drew
But
Lock.
I mean, I think here's what I think. I think they're gonna trade for Jordan Love and get Baker when the Browns cut him.
Who?
I think it will be a
Who's Jordan Love?
Who?
Who's Jordan Love?
Seattle.
They're going to have 3 quarterbacks?
I
Or are they
mean,
doing with Drew Lock?
so it would be. I think they're gonna pick up. I think they're gonna pick up Jordan Love after Aaron Rodgers' contract. Then I think they're gonna pick up either them or the Steelers are gonna pick up Baker when the Browns are forced to cut him.
But then there's also
There's
the,
competition there.
the Packers getting rid of Jordan Love?
You said what?
Why do you think the Packers will get rid of Jordan Love?
Is Jordan Love gonna sit another 4 years behind Aaron Rodgers?
no.
He's on a rookie contract right now, so unless he gets traded.
I mean, that's true. That's why I just think. I think Jordan Love is going to end up in Seattle at one point, and then Baker's going to end up there after he gets cut, or the Steelers.
The most Browns thing to happen would be for Baker Mayfield to end up on the Steelers.
Yeah.
And then start fucking balling.
And kill y'all.
That would be the most Browns franchise type shit to happen to the Browns.
I don't think that can happen, guys.
I would buy Baker's switches.
We got Deshaun Watson, man.
Nah, I'm playing.
So hold up. Here's a question. I have for you. Baker's got 1 year, $18 million left, right?
Right.
If the Browns cut him, then teams don't have to pay that 18 mil, right? They can give him whatever they want.
Give him whatever he wants.
Yeah,
Or
that's what.
whatever
Okay,
they
that's
want.
what it was. Yeah.
You're right.
They only have to pay that amount if they trade for him.
If they trade for him, yeah.
But also after a certain amount of time is
Owed that money, isn't he?
yeah, I was gonna say if he's not cut.
He's not cut, but they'll definitely cut him before he's owed that money. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
The Browns aren't very smart.
No, they
Andrew
are.
Berry's pretty smart.
Andrew Berry's pretty smart.
Are
Do you
old
think the
yet.
Brown, I mean, I know
Hold
the
on,
answer to this.
if
Do you think
nothing
do you
happens
think the
with
Browns will go
Baker,
first?
and
Double question at the same time.
if nothing happens with Baker, and he just refuses to show, they don't have to pay him, right?
If
I
he
mean, that's
refuses to show, yes, you. If he refuses to show, you don't have to pay him.
That's probably the best case scenario, honestly.
Just don't show up. Because then they could like suspend him without pay and stuff like that.
Right.
Mhm.
How Philly was doing with Ben Simmons.
Right.
I mean, if you sign,
So I gotta see a progressive commercial with him.
you don't need his ass. Does he still make progressive commercials? What happens with
I gotta see one with him.
Well, there's going to be
looking
the
at
evicted commercial that comes out that he's getting evicted. Whatever he
Oh,
ends
yeah.
up, he's going
Oh
to
my god! What if they actually made one? It's like, you know how
like people get evicted and stuff. Don't worry, you get evicted. Progressive will help you. They will help you find your new landing spot.
throwing the keys to Deshaun Watson.
Oh, that'd be awful.
No, I would not.
So we're all in
If-
agreement. So we're all in agreement that Baker's not going to get traded for. Their Browns are going to be forced to cut him, right?
no, yeah, he's getting cut.
I think he's going to have to get
Yeah.
cut.
What team
His
And
value is too low.
No one wants to trade for. Everybody's got their quarterback, really.
Right.
Yeah, his value is way too low now too.
And talking
So-
about, go ahead.
So then I was gonna ask, like, just throw out a team you think he's gonna end up at. Like I said, I think he's gonna end up in Seattle. Do you guys have a team that he's gonna end up like any team?
I was going to say Atlanta.
He honestly could end up still. I mean, just because they got Marcus Mariota doesn't really mean Marcus Mariota is that that guy. I also think Atlanta is also banking on getting one of the quarterbacks
In the draft.
from next year's draft or this year's draft, whatever they think is better.
Who's
I
the
don't know.
Texans quarterback?
Yeah, I mean the Texans have Davis Mills. They think they
Belong next to.
They want him though.
They say they believe in Davis Mills, but you know
how that
Nah,
goes.
I mean, I'm not the craziest NFL fan, but bro, I can't wait for the season to start.
Bro, the AFC.
We'll
talk about it a little bit later.
Madden, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Yeah,
but the
Madden's gonna be crazy.
AFC is about to be a gauntlet.
Insane.
Jordan talked about it a little bit when we were talking about that segment with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers signing his contract. For somebody that this is like kind of what I can't put my head around. For somebody that was so like upset with an organization and like not, like basically said that the organization didn't care about him and stuff like that. To be where he is in his career and to take that type of contract that he took just shows that he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's
like
so.
He got a bag.
Yeah, but he is at a point in his career. Aaron Rodgers does not need a bag. He needs to build his legacy.
Bro, before this, he was probably already worth $250, right?
Yes.
Okay, he trying to make $350.
That's the difference between him and Tom Brady. Tom Brady every year was taking salary cuts.
Bro, he signed a 3-year, $150 million contract with a $40.8 million signing bonus.
I mean, is he worth it? Yes.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yes, he's worth it. I'm not saying he's not worth it. He's top 5 best quarterbacks to ever play this game. And
I was about to slap you. I thought you were about to say top 5 in the league right now.
No, to ever play this game. Yeah. And he's probably the most skilled quarterback to ever play in the NFL.
Oh yeah, nobody can throw the ball like he can.
Yeah.
And he chokes every year in the playoffs.
But he just sucks in the postseason.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about the postseason. I'm just saying, for somebody like, yes, he's worth that money. But bro, even if you took $100 million a year for 3 year, $100 million, like, do something that is going to make your team better. You bitch this whole time about saying the organization has never made your team better. That you could be devil's advocate and say, they fucked them over so much. He said, fuck y'all, I'll just get paid. Like, he may have, that could be the way he thought. Like, at this point, I know you're probably not going to build the team I want anyway, so I'm just going to take the money.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had, if the Packers were offering the best receiver in the game, in my opinion, Devontae Adams, the same money as the Raiders, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna go to Las Vegas." I mean, I guess that kind of tells the story.
I saw a report. He bought a house 5 months ago in Las Vegas too.
Yeah,
because him and Carr I didn't know him and Carr were college teammates.
Yeah,
and he grew up a Raiders fan.
Hey man, because what pick do the Packers have right now?
They have the 28th.
Well, that's it?
I thought it was 22nd and 29th.
Yeah, 20. Yeah,
the Raiders pick.
Yeah, I forgot yeah.
But the thing I was gonna say is Devontae Adams got offered more money to stay with the Packers than he did with the Raiders.
Yeah, he already had his mind made up. He was going.
Yeah. I mean, and that's he said it was no indictment on Aaron Rodgers.
Contract extension?
Hard to believe, though.
I did not see that. Really?
Yeah, he said He said he just
the franchise
have a quote here.
tag him.
He said he just won. He said like he wanted his family in Vegas. He has a lot of family in Vegas, and the reason he wanted to go to Las Vegas, like to the Raiders, was because he wanted to watch, like, have the family watch him play. Like that was like the biggest reason.
But I also think like that also shows how much respect that Green Bay actually had for Devontae Adams, because after you franchise tag somebody, you really don't have to do shit. Like the only way he can get out of that is if he gets traded. So for them to actually cooperate and trade him, but he also came into the office and said I wasn't playing. But I don't know. I feel like if he's getting demands from like demanding stuff from the Packers that Aaron Rodgers can't even do, I mean, I think that just shows kind of where they hold both of them as people.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you.
Talking about, we were saying, you know, top 5 ever. Riley said top 2,
Bye.
top 1, bad. Goat Brady. Now this is the shit that annoys me. Tom Brady knew damn well that he was not retiring from football.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why you got to put on a damn show? Say
You want to do Michael Jordan?
like, why you gotta? He knew damn well he went and saw Cristiano Ronaldo play. Said I had a talk with Cristiano. I just couldn't sit in this. I feel like it was all orchestrated.
Yeah,
The whole thing.
What's crazy is he says he has unfinished business. Like, what's the unfinished business that you lost?
bro, it's gonna be them and the Rams.
Ain't nobody who else is in the NFC?
No one.
They have.
Packers will be good again.
They'll be all right. They won't be as good as.
They'll
And
lose to the Rams or the Bucks in the playoffs.
Yeah, and the Bucks just brought back Lenny, playoff Lenny.
Yeah,
And you can't forget about the Niners, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Who
No.
knows?
How about the Niners? Niners gonna be nasty still. They ain't lose nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
What happens with Jimmy G though, for real? Is he on the team again? Is they just switch spots?
I thought he was a Brownie.
Yeah, so if he's on the teams,
I thought Jimmy G was a Brown too.
next year.
Well, this is the last year of his contract.
Mhm.
So Trey Lance sits out again.
No. I said if he stays, do they just swap spots?
No, but I'm saying I don't think that's gonna happen because I don't know why would they just swap spots. Jimmy G's not that bad to just swap spots.
Yeah, but they also said Trey Lance is also like that guy.
Yeah,
But I mean, having Trey Lance sit back one more year is not the worst case scenario.
Nah,
I mean,
Jimmy G.
He's watching all these other guys from the draft start playing. He wants to play.
Sitting 2
He
years
wants to play.
Jimmy G is a better version of Baker Mayfield. Tell you this, and I'll tell you why. Jimmy G, he won't lose you games. He won't lose. I mean, he lost them the game against the Rams. Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of lost, but he's not gonna like go out there and lose you a game like Baker.
He's not gonna lose you a game. Yeah, he's gonna lose you a game.
He ain't gonna lose you a game off dumb shit. Like he ain't gonna lose.
Like the last play, he might not make the.
Yeah,
he's not gonna be back in the pocket how Baker thought he was Lamar. Like,
right, he's not gonna have like.
He's not gonna throw 4 picks on Christmas Day against the Packers.
Right. Yeah, he's not gonna have brain farts.
He knows what he can do, and he's good at what he can do.
But he's also not a difference maker. Trey Lance is a
elevated team.
Trey Lance is a difference
maker.
That,
no.
Nah, you can't say that.
Can't say Trey Lance is a difference maker. He's a difference maker in college.
He is. The way they play quarterback, Trey Lance plays as a difference maker. Did you not see his first, like, what was his first snap of his NFL career? It was like a 65-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's one play.
I'm just saying.
The whole game.
I'm just saying he can run. He's more elusive. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's faster. He's more of a difference maker at quarterback.
Yeah.
Than
100 times more of a difference maker.
You just said no. He hasn't proved shit yet.
Yeah, he hasn't proved it though.
He has the ability to be a playmaker.
He has the ability to. He's got the ability to be a Hall of Famer. Problem. He's got to prove that.
I don't know. It's just that puts a team in a sticky situation because you have to look at it where. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got where we did last year because of Jimmy G. So if he comes back, like you have to ask yourself, like, how really can you not start Jimmy G over Trey Lance if they're on the same team together?
Yeah.
But then you also have to take a step back and say, well, we also have this guy that we drafted as a third pick of the draft that is supposed to be our future. Like, I don't know. It's a weird situation.
It is.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers sat back.
I don't think
4 years. Sat behind.
Like you
Favre.
said.
Yeah, Brett Favre. Jimmy G's not Brett Favre.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
Like
like
you
it
said.
definitely has its like. I mean, what if Justin?
Yeah, he
Fields
definitely
sat
has time. He definitely has time.
Yeah.
There's no
What if
rush.
Justin Fields didn't play last year and just learned the playbook and everything? Like
That's why, I mean, Dwayne Haskins going to beat out Mitch Trubisky this year. I mean, it's going to happen. One more point on Tom Brady, though. How much longer does he actually have, though?
Bro, he just threw for
At
53
most, he
years,
should
bro.
play 2 more years. This year and next year. Then he should be done. At most.
So he'll be
I
what,
think he retires when the
46,
Super Bowl
45,
wins.
46?
He'll be playing next year at 46 at one point, probably. Yes. At one point during the season, he'll be 46 years old.
He
But
is
if
going
he
to,
got
like Jordan said, he is going to retire a Super Bowl champion. So if it's 60, it's going to be when he's 60. Like,
Yeah.
You know
Like,
what sucks?
Last year.
This means Gronk is staying a Buccaneer and not
Mhm.
a Bengal, like he wanted to be.
The Bengals signed Hayden Hurst.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like Gronk on Cincy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Why?
I
What's your
don't.
reason?
What do you mean? Why?
What's your
He-
reason?
He can only play
Gronk's
with
the
one
most
quarterback.
dominant tight end to ever play the game of football.
You don't
No,
know
he's not.
that, bro. He's only been with one quarterback.
He's not the most dominant tight end to ever play the
Have to
game.
do with anything.
Darren Waller, Travis Kelce are better than him at tight end.
Darren Waller is stop.
Can
That's
you
disrespectful.
stop with this nonsense?
Okay, Travis Kelce is better than.
Yes, 1,000 times better.
I said
I'd say Travis
best
Kelce is the
tight
most
end
dominant tight
ever
end
to play
ever.
the game. That's
Travis
a
Kelce is the
fact.
most. Nobody's had as many 1,000-yard receivers.
Travis Kelce is better than Gronk.
No,
Travis Kelce,
all
yes.
time,
Yes.
all time.
Yes,
great?
all time.
Yes.
Travis
All-time
Kelce.
great.
Travis
He's the
Kelce
only
is going
tight
to
end
go.
that has,
Travis
like,
Kelce is going to go down as
1,000-yard
the
receivers.
best tight end to ever play in the NFL.
Let me guess. George Kittle is better than Gronk too.
No.
No,
Travis Kelce is though. Look at his stats, Jordan. Please.
Travis
Just
Kelce
please
is a
look at his stats.
glorified.
Look at his
He's
stats.
a glorified
his
George
stats.
Kittle.
Look at his.
he's a
stats.
glorified George Kittle. He's the
No, George Kittle's a glorified Travis Kelce.
since
George Kittle's trying to be
What?
like Travis. Who's older?
his third year
What?
in the league, which is 2016, he's caught for 1125, 1038, 1336, 1229, 1416, 1125.
7. Or that's 6.
Can you look up Gronk?
6.
How many consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons does Gronk have?
Gronk.
He has 2,
Wow.
and he only has 4 in his career.
Wow.
Hold on. Go back to the Travis Kelce's. How many receptions did he have?
Travis Kelce already has more receptions than Gronk does, and he is.
What are we talking about?
Travis Kelce has 704 receptions for 9,006 yards and 57 touchdowns. Gronk's career stats are 621 receptions, 9,286 yards, and 92 touchdowns.
So he's getting targeted less.
So you're not going to make an
What's-
excuse for Travis
What's-
Kelce already has more catches and almost more yards.
While getting targeted more times.
Because he's
Because he's better and he's open more. Fuck.
Hey,
I mean,
Hey,
Gronk's
Gronk
they
had
use Gronk more pass block too.
Yeah, Gronk's more of a true tight end. Travis Kelce's a big ass receiver, basically. But he does play down though. Travis Kelce do be in the trenches though.
Yeah, they have different style games though.
Yeah.
What do y'all grade the Tyreek Hill trade?
That was an A.
For Who?
The Dolphins.
Yeah, that's just a dumbass
6
trade.
draft picks.
You missed that stat, huh?
5 draft picks.
You missed that one.
Huh?
What? They got Tyreek Hill. Who cares about the fucking draft picks?
I definitely don't give that an A.
The Dolphins have finally invested in their offense.
Have you seen the pieces they added? 2 offensive linemen, 3 receivers, 2 running backs.
They
The
still have
tight
2.
Okay.
Yeah, if Tua can't succeed with this offense, he's a bum.
Then just
I'd
after
rather have
this,
Baker than Tua.
their quarterback.
No.
No
Bro,
what?
they just need to run a screen left to Jalen Waddle, screen right to Tyreek Hill all game. They ain't catching us.
You'd rather have Tua than Baker?
Yeah, I don't know who Baker. Who's Baker?
Baker's not in the
You'd rather
league.
have Tua.
Who is
Baker's washed.
who is Baker?
Baker
What did he
was progressive.
what did he bake? Cookies?
That was y'all's savior.
Wow. Kevin Durant and Kyrie's stats, 33 points. Kevin Durant has 33 and 6. Kyrie has 33 and 7.
All I'm saying is that was a great trade for the Dolphins. This is why. And Pat Mahomes is going to understand this next year by not having Tyreek Hill on his team. He is no matter where he is on the entire field, he automatically changes the way the defense plays.
What did I say earlier?
Yeah, that's
What
what
I
I'm
said-
saying. He's an automatic threat, no matter where he is. Doesn't even matter if you can get
how the entire NFL play the Chiefs.
It doesn't even matter if you can get him the ball or not.
And then what did the Chiefs do? The defense had everybody get backs. All right, they said, all right, we're just gonna throw the ball short, and he's still gonna take off on you.
Saying peace signs 20 yards ahead behind the guy.
Well, we lost Jordan.
Before we get to really great and who had the best offseason though, the AFC West. Now I call them the AFC best. They have made.
Why are you talking so slow?
I'm trying to see if Jordan comes back. They made the biggest moves, signed the biggest names this whole offseason. The Chargers, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack.
Re-signed Mike Williams.
His
computer crashed.
Signed Sebastian Joseph Day.
You said what about Jordan?
His computer just crashed.
Broncos signed Russell Wilson and
Randy Gregory.
yeah.
And somebody else, a D lineman.
And then the Raiders. They
and Devontae Adams.
But they also
and the Chiefs signed Juju.
And they also extended what's his name?
Max Crosby.
Yeah. I mean, that started the AFC gauntlet, and then now it's real deal, like a gauntlet for real. If his computer crashed, tell him to come upstairs and sit next to you because we have to get the crazy talk with JoJo, a new segment live on episode 11 of the Odd Bucks podcast.
Yeah, because I gotta eat something.
Riley, where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Are we still? I thought we were waiting on JoJo.
No, we're talking about the AFC West, baby.
Is it a hot take to say? Is it a hot take to say that whoever comes out of the AFC West division champ is not going to make it to the Super Bowl?
I don't think they will either.
Oh, you're saying they're not going to? Oh yeah, I don't.
Because they're going to be
well. Yeah, I don't think whoever wins that division is a lock to win the AFC. Way too many good teams.
They're going to be too beat up.
I think the Bills could win. I think the Browns, the Bengals, the Ravens. Steelers,
I just do think a team. I do think a team from the AFC is going to win.
Yeah, I don't think anybody from the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Bills.
Think this year's the Bills' year.
So
because they didn't lose anybody.
Who are your top 5 teams in the AFC right now?
On paper,
On paper, yeah.
Bills,
Bills,
Chargers.
Bills, Chargers. I got Bills, Chargers, Browns,
Bengals.
Bengals.
You got to say the Bengals. They're the ones. They're the defending AFC
Yeah,
champions.
they're 4, and then
The whatchamacallit, the Ravens haven't really made too many moves, right? Or am I tripping?
Nobody from the AFC North but the Browns.
what?
No, the Bengals have signed some guys.
South, nobody. Yeah,
The Bengals have made some good O-line pickups. Yeah, you're right.
And
I don't know.
As a fifth team, I would probably say the Chiefs or the Raiders.
I was gonna say the Chiefs, Raiders, and you can honestly really argue the Dolphins now.
No.
Yet, are you joking?
As a top 5 team in the
On paper,
they're going to finish third in the division. Dolphins finished third in the division.
they're better than the Patriots. On paper, though,
Can you guys catch me up? My computer crashed.
Xavier Howard.
Top 5 AFC teams.
Okay.
And why the AFC West will not have a team in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I don't agree with you, Patrick, that your reason is do you think they're going to be too beat up? That's why. Hello? Good talk.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
I was saying your reason why you don't think anybody from the AFC West is because you think they're going to be too beat up from the season?
Yeah.
I can agree with that, but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen.
Bro, that is a gauntlet every week.
Just like
You don't think a
It's
team in
like
the AFC West is going to make it to the Super Bowl?
No, just because you add a couple stars doesn't mean it's
The
going to
Chargers.
it's going to be a little bit harder, but it's not going to be like crazy harder.
So, Jordan, who's your top 5 teams in the AFC?
Wait.
On paper, like on paper, like
on paper, on paper.
Yeah, like teams that have made moves this offseason going into next year. Who do you think the top
we
5
We unanimously said Bills, Chargers, Browns, Bengals, and then we had Raiders, Chiefs, tied for 5th, basically.
Do you guys not have the Titans in that little conversation?
No.
Okay. Well, I got the Bills for sure.
Oh, the Colts are a sleeper team.
The Colts are a sleeper team, yeah.
Yeah, they're
paper.
On paper, yeah. The Raiders have to be in there. The Chargers, the Chiefs, the Titans, the Bengals, the Browns.
There's
a
lot
of
of 5.
7 people.
Of course, they all could be in there.
5? I didn't
Yeah,
hear
we were trying to narrow it down.
We're narrowing it down.
This is named everybody in the AFC.
Okay, the Raiders is the Raiders.
So you said Bills, Raiders.
Bills, Raiders, the Bengals, that's 3. The Browns at number 4, and then Colts at number 5.
Ooh, wow.
Colts at number 5. I think the Colts
You know what's going to be so?
slept on.
This is probably going to be the most satisfying thing of this year. And as much as I love myself a black coach, I just can't wait to see the Steelers struggle. They are going to be.
They don't ever really struggle. So
they're going to have a winning season regardless.
No, they're going to be dog shit.
They have had. He's never had a losing season, so I don't think.
Well, this year will be the year.
Why?
Because they're going to tank for C.J. Stroud.
They're going to draft Malik Willis.
No, the Panthers.
They're going to trade up for Malik Willis. Watch.
Not if the Panthers do.
They had wings together.
Not trying to get that black boy.
I need to eat some wings.
So, what team?
Y'all are slept on Mitch Trubisky. I'm serious.
Shut up. No.
That boy.
No.
I'd rather have him than Baker for sure.
Mitch Trubisky? He's a mobile QB.
Can we stop talking about Baker because he's not our quarterback.
Decently strong arm.
Who
Greg-
is this Baker you guys keep talking
We
about?
have
Mitchell
Deshaun
Trubisky.
Watson,
Mitchell
baby.
Trubisky. Stay focused with me, Ryan. Mitchell Trubisky is a sleeper quarterback.
All right,
Dwayne Haskins is better than him.
No, he's not.
stop it.
I want to stay in the AFC West. I want to stay here for a second. Who has the best wide receiver core in the AFC West?
The Raiders. Easy. Thank you. Move on.
It was the
I
Chiefs, but
hate
now
the
it's
way
the
you guys
Raiders.
just dismiss the Chargers with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams now.
The Raiders added the best receiver in the fucking league.
And they got Hunter Renfro.
They have Darren Waller.
They have
Darren Waller is a tight end, not a wide receiver.
Does he catch the ball for a living?
No. Stop. I said wide receiver.
Receiving core, isn't he?
Well, let's just take
He's a tight
Devontae.
end.
Let's just take Devontae Adams stats and then take Mike Williams plus Keenan Allen. Then you get Devontae Adams stats.
Yeah, those two combined are probably his receiving stats.
Stop.
It's going to be different. It's going to be different to see him play now without Aaron Rodgers because it is going to be a drop off of who he's throwing him the ball.
Most lean that boy.
I didn't even get touch on the Broncos.
Stop. The Broncos have a receiving core that has not proved themselves yet.
Judy,
Hasn't proved himself.
Cortland, and Tim Patrick.
Tim fucking Patrick.
Oh, Riley, if I was with you right now. God, I can't wait. The Broncos are going to be so crazy this year.
You want to hear my hot take for the Broncos?
It's going to be stupid, but sure.
They're not going to be that good.
Why? Why are they not going to be that good?
Because they'll be people act like Russell Wilson has been like playing good recently.
He's pretty damn good.
He is pretty damn good, but I'm just saying he'll go like they'll go 500, I think.
No, they'll go more than 500.
More than 500. I think they go
They
9.
have Jerry Judy.
Okay, they'll go 9-8, 9-8.
They have Jerry Judy and Cortland Sutton.
What college did Cortland Sutton go to?
I don't give a flying freak where he went. The guy's a baller.
SMU.
The guy is the T. Higgins of the Broncos.
No.
So T. Higgins is a superstar.
Jerry Judy is Jamar Chase. Cortland Sutton is T. Higgins. And you know what? Tim Patrick is Tyler Boyd.
Okay, we're moving on.
You're disrespecting the Bengals receivers.
No, I was saying comparatively.
No, you're disrespecting them
No, I'm not.
because they're way better.
No,
we're moving on. We're moving on because this could be a
Who
whole.
had the best offseason? Everybody's answer. Ryan?
I mean, the Browns got a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, who in the?
You're not Ryan. Ryan, answer.
Hold the fuck on.
Who's got to go put on the Browns jersey? Who you said? You said
I can't
Browns,
stand
Patrick.
Browns.
Great answer. Love it. Jordan.
I'm gonna let Ryan do his thing. Maybe I'll answer.
Don't put on somebody. See, I actually put somebody that's still on the team, even though it's really old, but he's still on the team. Those guys aren't even on the team.
I can't wait till y'all suck again.
I'm putting both of them on because we need both of them boys
It's
back.
gonna make me so happy.
Bring them home. Bring them
Jarvis
home. Bring them home.
Jarvis is trash.
Jordan, who's your
Jarvis had the best. Jarvis had what was it? The most receptions in the first 4 or 5 years of any receiver ever. Jarvis Landry's not ass. Anyways,
Jordan?
the Browns
who
have
do you
had.
think?
Hold on, let me get this.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I gotta get why.
We know his answer.
The Browns, but you have to know why.
'Cause
Number
you know,
one, they have a fucking Deshaun Watson, easily top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Put him up against anybody. Number 2, they also got Amari Cooper, Chase Winovich. People also don't remember that one. And they're not done yet because Jadeveon Clowney is going to be coming home. Jarvis Landry is going to be coming home. And Odell Beckham is going to be coming home.
You didn't even say Jakeem Grant.
Because he's all right. I could care less. He's just going to return the ball.
Chase Winovich wearing number 69.
All right, that's my spiel.
Jordan, we all got the Browns. Who you say? Chargers?
Wait, hold up. My screen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the Chargers.
Next.
Well, folks, let's start it. Let's start the new.
No. Who's Patrick's? I didn't get to hear any.
He said the
That's not
Browns. He said the Browns.
Oh my God! You know the Browns did some shit right. That's like Skip Bayless. That's like Skip Bayless saying like LeBron is GOAT. Patrick said the Browns did something good.
Are we gonna have like a theme music and say?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the intro.
Crazy talk with JoJo.
Still got to go through my Bengals.
We have a new segment starring our star of the show. He says crazy things every week, so we decided to bring Crazy Talk with JoJo to the show, where we drop the coldest takes, the dumbest responses, and the craziest reactions. Jordan, take it away.
Let me say this now. The Chargers won the offseason signing, and I'm going to leave it at that. But for this JoJo's crazy questions, I want to start off with bench one, start one, cut one. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo. We have the second best player of all time, LeBron James. We have the most athletically gifted player ever in the NBA, Kevin Durant.
Stop saying that dumb shit. Stop
I'll let you
saying
go
that
first.
dumb shit.
Ryan, I'll let you go.
LeBron is the most athletically
Bench one,
gifted player
start
in
one,
the
cut
NBA.
one.
How
Who
about-
are you
we already
choosing to
told
pick?
you this
Who are
the last
choosing
time
to
you
start?
spoke.
Who are you choosing to cut?
We already told you this last time. Kevin Durant is not the most athletically gifted person of all time. LeBron James
by
is.
far.
He's the most skillful. Use your words correctly.
I hate this. Okay, all right.
And it's this question: is this based off this year or all time?
We'll go. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go this year? I
Time.
make
It
the
don't
question.
matter.
I'm gonna go.
Time.
I'm gonna go. It's hard to choose all time because Giannis
It's your
hasn't been in the league.
segment. It's your question. Making a decision.
Choose, buddy.
Regardless, I know who's getting cut from us.
Yeah, me
three.
too. I had the same answer. I
Yeah,
just
we
have
all had the same answer.
I just have a different different case to make if it's all
This
time.
year. We'll go
this year. All right. So I'm going to start the greatest player to ever touch the basketball.
Michael Jordan's not in the conversation.
Oh shit, you're right. LeBron James is. At 37 years old, he's averaging 30
bob, 30p, 30 nuggets. Give me the 30 nuggets.
30-piece chicken McNugget a night. If he wasn't on the Lakers, they might have 10 wins, if that. I'm benching to we break, so we're gonna send in the best scorer of all time, Kevin Durant, who's averaging. He can't honestly be in the average right now. He's missed too many games, but certified bucket, straight assassin. Giannis knows if he didn't have size 18 and had size 17, Giannis wouldn't have his championship last year. And I'm benching Giannis.
You're crazy.
You mean
Giannis cutting, yeah. Great player.
Yeah.
Great player. Very, very great player. Don't think he'd be successful on any other team but Milwaukee. But that's another argument.
That just baffles me that you say that.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't think he'd be as successful as he is on another team. But
That's going straight to TikTok.
that's another argument.
Oh, I can't wait to cut that.
You have to do what you did with LeBron in the early years. You have to build him around shooters, and that's what the Bucks did.
Right. He wouldn't be as successful.
He'd be successful on any team ever.
He can't score. First of all, when Giannis
Don't say he
athletic,
can't score. Do not say because he's
He's
not
so
in the league
effective
scoring.
because you got shooters all around them, so they can't crash the paint.
when Giannis athleticism
Giannis
goes
can
away.
shoot a three.
No, I have a question for you. When Giannis athleticism goes away, what does he do?
Nah,
He can shoot.
Boy.
He can what?
He can shoot.
Can't shoot. He
He's,
can't shoot.
he's also averaging 6 assists per game.
He
So,
can't.
I mean, he can
You
pass.
have shooters around you.
Doesn't matter. Giannis will be successful on any team in the NBA right now.
Did you say he's averaging 6 assists a game?
Yes.
LeBron is averaging 6 assists. He's averaging 7.4 assists for his whole career. 6 assists don't mean jack shit to me.
Not fucking shit. Bye. Give me LeBron James. LeBron James.
All right, Riley, your turn.
Like I told you when you originally brought this up, this shouldn't even. I don't understand why this is a conversation because you're talking about
Because it is a conversation.
2 of the top
Giannis
10,
third in the league
arguably.
in scoring and
How you
fifth
gonna
in the
tell me
league
to
in
go and
rebounds.
everybody gonna hard?
All right, go.
Give me LeBron James starting. Give me Kevin Durant bench. That's the end of the conversation.
So it's a unanimous decision, but I would love to hear who your pick is.
Well, Patrick has yet to go on. Go.
He went.
Who did he say?
Who do you think I said?
We all said the same answer besides you, butthole. Jordan,
Okay.
let's
I'm
start.
gonna choose to start Giannis because hear me out. I'm a defensive guy. I've always been a defensive guy. I've loved Aaron Craft. Aaron Craft was one of the best defenders in Ohio State.
Now
history.
he's fucking bringing Eric Crafter to the
You
conversation.
know who really
Oh.
stinks at defending? Your goat. Your goat stinks at defending. He sucks at defending.
No, he does not.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about defending. I want hard
anybody
workers
have
on
a
my team.
signature
Giannis
Chase
is a
Tom
hard
block?
worker. I'm gonna start Giannis. I'm gonna bench Kevin Durant. I'm cutting LeBron out of the picture. Gone.
LeBron leads the league in scoring, Jordan.
I
And that's-
don't care. I want Giannis. Giannis is the third best scorer in the league. He's got fifth most rebounds. He's a rebounding guy. When do you see LeBron or KD in the trenches?
You know what's actually hilarious about this conversation is that
Answer my question. When do you see LeBron and KD
a
in the
lot,
trenches?
bro.
Ever?
You don't-
LeBron plays the 5.
What is wrong with you? Like
He never gets
you see them
rebounds.
in the trenches. They're
He never
40.
gets rebounds. He averages 7 rebounds in his whole career.
The Lakers go down 30. He just starts shooting threes. That's how he's getting his scoring points. Boom, three. Boom, three.
You know what's actually hilarious about this conversation, and that what actually shows how great of a basketball player LeBron James is that you're actually comparing a 37-year-old man to somebody that's in their prime. That is actually just that's baffling to me. That a 37-year-old
We compare Tom Brady all the time.
No, Tom Brady is on a whole different pedestal than everybody else, just like LeBron James should be on a totally different pedestal than everybody else.
You do not keep the same energy with Tom Brady.
Because I'm not a fan of Tom Brady, but I say Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's in a conversation
you
of
can't be
its
biased
own.
towards who you're a fan. We compare Tom Brady to the rest of the quarterbacks, just like we can compare LeBron.
But he's
James.
a GOAT. He's the GOAT. I say Tom Brady's the GOAT every time I talk about him.
Okay, what does that have to do with it? We always talk about who the best quarterbacks in the league are.
I don't hear you
Tom
having
Brady's
a bench. That's like saying that, no. You're.
The question is simply who am I starting, who am I benching, and who am I cutting? I don't. Out of the three right now, this season, I think LeBron is the lesser of the three. I just honestly just think that.
Put that on TikTok. He
Yeah.
had the most points in the league, but he's the less at the 3. Yeah, Jordan, baby.
It's easy to score when the Lakers go down 20-30 every game. He can just put up any shot he wants. I mean,
And it goes in.
Giannis is getting 27 points on 9 field goals. Some 21 points on 9 field goals.
Compare a 27-year-old LeBron and the 27-year-old Giannis.
It's a hypothetical situation. You're starting one, you're benching one, you're cutting one. Hoop Central put it on their Twitter the other day. It's just a game.
Don't say that.
Relax.
It's supposed to be
No,
your idea.
You get your feelings
gotta
so
cut.
hurt over LeBron.
No, you suck.
I'm not getting hurt over him.
I hate you.
You said what?
I'm not getting hurt over him.
You're
I'm
getting
so hurt.
you get so hurt. Just like
I'm
when
gonna
you texted us in
cry.
the group chat. I'm not talking until someone explains to me. And I did. I explained it to you full throttle.
You
I
did
broke
not
it
explain
down
it to
for you
me.
so simply.
We're gonna have a whole. Within probably the next 2 or 3 episodes, the whole episode is gonna be Jordan versus LeBron. It's gonna be a whole episode.
We've already done it.
No, a whole episode.
No, nobody wants to talk about it. We'll never see eye to eye.
But because you haven't even let me drop my ammo yet.
You did. You dropped it in the group chat.
No, I just was responding to everything that you said. I didn't even get to say what LeBron actually. I'm not saying it. LeBron is a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. It's leave it at that.
The next segment is going to be who would you rather start? Being the odd bucks. Huh?
We're doing another segment?
Yeah, we're going to do the cornerbacks. We've been talking about this.
I need to eat.
We also all agree on this.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Of course we don't.
Well, everybody does, but the crazy one.
Denzel
Okay.
Marshawn.
Riley said Marshawn and Denzel Ward. Do you guys agree with that?
No. Okuda.
So you don't agree with it, Patrick?
What's the question, though? Is it NFL or college?
No, strictly college. I said
In
this
college.
in the group chat. Strictly college. What two cornerbacks would you rather have start on your team? Jeff Okuda, Denzel Ward, Marshawn Lattimore, or Eli Apple? My answer was simple. Jeff Okuda and Denzel Ward.
Yeah, that's my answer, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Riley is in disagreement. He says Marshawn Lattimore. And
I want Sean
Denzel Ward.
Wade.
Marshawn, baby. Give me Sean.
Give me Sean Wade.
Can you tell me why, Riley? Can you tell me why?
He was great in college.
Okay, the rest of the quarterbacks weren't great.
Okay. That's in my opinion. I can choose Marshawn Lattimore.
But you have to have something to back it up. You can't just
I
say
said
something.
he was great.
Like
It's
when we
kind of
talk about
hard to
Giannis,
have stats on cornerback's more of an eye test position.
Exactly.
Than like
So what am I supposed to say? How many pass deflections? I don't know how many pass deflections he had.
it's also what
like
type
Jeff
of
Okuda
cornerback.
was a finalist for the Jim Thorpe. Okay, never mind.
It's also what type of cornerback you prefer.
Why are you getting hurt over this?
Why don't you put Damon
You
Arnett
can't-
up
you
there?
can't- you
Damon
have to
Arnett
say
didn't let up a
Why you
Damon
getting hurt
Arnett.
over this?
If I said
Why
Giannis
don't
and
you
I
let
didn't
me
provide
answer? Why
any
you getting
stats,
hurt over
I would
this?
have gotten shredded in here.
Why didn't you put Damon Arnett up there? Damon Arnett and Jeff Okuda both didn't let up a touchdown their entire college career.
Okay, I thought about this question in 5 minutes. See, you jump on me, but you refuse to jump on Riley.
What about him?
What did I do?
There's no stats. You can't just say something and not provide stats. It doesn't make any sense.
Marshawn Lattimore is such a terrible pick.
Because we're talking about fucking the Ohio State quarterbacks versus the GOAT James and Michael Jordan.
I give up, man. I don't know.
No, but I think Jeff Okuda is the best cornerback to ever. As far as playing cornerback at Ohio State, I think Jeff Okuda is the best to ever do it as an Ohio State cornerback.
Yeah.
Man was incredible. I've never seen somebody cover the way he does.
I agree.
I don't have very many stats to back it up, but
He ain't do shit in the league. Give me Marshawn.
We're not talking about the NFL.
Give me Marshawn.
we're not talking about the
Give me Marshawn.
This is what happens when Riley gets
Pro
hungry. He
Bowler,
gets weird.
baby. I want a
He's
Pro
hangry.
Bowler.
he's hangry.
I am hangry. I need food.
Well, that was crazy talk with JoJo. We'll be bringing more debates, conversations, and
those will be for the people listening, because those will be better. We're going to do a better job with those.
that actually that was just made up today.
We're going to do a better job. I want stats, and I don't want to hear like an opinion. I want stats.
It's all opinion.
Our fucking
I want
opinion,
facts. I
bro.
want facts, not feelings.
It's all opinion.
No,
all
give me
opinion.
facts. Give me facts on why you think he's better.
There's no
Tell
fact
me-
that he's the best.
Tell me
or he's the
Marshawn
best.
Lattimore has 57 breakups and he's got 14 interceptions compared to Jeff Okuda's blah, blah, interceptions and blah, blah, pass breaks.
I ain't got time for all that shit.
So you want stats, but I lay out all the stats of why LeBron James is better than
Oh
Michael
my
Jordan,
gosh. In
and
that
you say because Michael Jordan
Yeah.
is a better winner, he's better.
I'm
I
so
said that.
tired
I
about
said that in the group chat.
Ron and Michael.
I'm leaving.
10 scoring titles to 1.
LeBron James is a GOAT. Episode
10 scoring titles to 1.
11. We're done.
Bro.
Tryna pull up my shine, bro. Got X on the bitch with me.